In this video, we're going to talk about the best and the worst augments to use on your tower so you can get high up in those levels and potentially get on the leaderboards. And I'm also going to show you a godly tower at the very end of this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So if you go to your augments and such, you go to like aura, or no, where is it? Inventory, augments. If you're here, you click items. And there's all these different ones. You have the crystal enhancer, increases the fire rate of the augmented item. Force of nature, double damage is nice. Obelisk emits an explosive shockwaves. Warhead. And there's some like absolute zero energy pylon. And then there's another one as well. A special one that you get apparently at 100 rebirths. But let's go discuss it more in details. So they have a wiki for this game. And if you come on down, it'll show you the different ones that we have right here. So we got the Force of Nature and we got the Obelisk, Crystal Enhancer, Satellite. It's a little wonky right here. But we'll go through it. We'll give you some exact numbers and such to help you guys conceptualize it better. So like for instance, double the damage of the augmented tower times 2 damage. So whatever the base damage of it is, times it by 2. Ability for this one, emits an explosive shockwave that stuns enemies. That's pretty straightforward. Increases the fire rate of the augmented item. It's a plus 25% attack speed. If you guys didn't see this right here, you probably wouldn't know unless you already like saw it on Discord or something. And then same for this one, extends the range of the augmented item, plus 4 range. So if you want to just get a better understanding and like, which one should I do and such? Yeah, this is right here. And then they both have, let's see, rebirth requirement 1, and then it goes 2, and then it goes to 3. And then we have another 3 right here. And this is the special one right here. Absolute zero, weakens and slows enemies near the augmented item. Doubles the spawn enemies of the enemies, great for speeding up rebirths. That's energy pylon. And then the guardian is shield the augmented exit from an enemy. So that could be really nice. Now this one has a 100 rebirth. I think that's ridiculous, and I bet they're probably working on that one if I had to guess, because with the new setup, with the new rebirthing setup, it's going to take a minute to get to 100 rebirths. So I feel like they should definitely cap that down to like 30 or something, 30 to 40. But yeah, so let's go look at some more information. So we have them right here on the Discord as well, but they'll basically, this is the person's their recommendations and such. So this one says it's the best. So they're saying the Force of Nature is the best because it just doubles the damage. And then it says get 1 per tower. And then we have the Obelisk, and it says emits an explosive shockwave that stuns enemies. And they say that one's the worst. That one is by far the worst. That one, or you can argue, I would say the worst one would probably be Satellite, because a lot of maps you don't necessarily need bigger like radius on towers. I would argue the Obelisk could be better, because if you combo it with like absolute zeros, like if you combo it with these things right here to slow them down, they can even slow them down even more, and your bigger towers can start attacking more. So let's go look at some more information. Okay, so this one says increase the fire rate of the item by 1 plus 0.3. 1 plus 0.3. So I wonder if that's 25%. And I don't know if there's slightly different answers between the two. And this one says get 1 per tower. And then the Satellite, it says extend the range of the augment item by plus 4. But that one's just pretty poop. You don't want that one. If you can get if you go over here and get a rebirth, rerolls. Like I have one right here. I'm gonna see reroll. What do I want to reroll? I'm gonna reroll this one and see what we get. Actually, no, that's fine. See what we get. We're gonna reroll it. Okay, another warhead. I might have too many warheads at this point. I might just, if I go to my augments. No, not delete. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could use it, but I'd prefer more Force Natures. So. And then we have the absolute zero. Weakens and slows enemies near the augmented item by 50%. That's really nice. Every additional stack is 10%. Weakness and slowness. Shiny is plus 2 stacks. Supercharge is plus 1. Slowness is capped at 75%. Weakness makes the enemies take more damage. 70% weakness equals plus 70% damage. So that's where those traps can come in. If you combine them with these absolute zeros, they have shinies or whatever on them. You can really max them out. And that's the one thing I have done a lot, is if you guys look at my augments for traps, I got so many of them. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. Because once you start getting to these higher levels, like you need them on each spot to just maximize, you know, to progress on. Like I got to like level 54 and I needed every single augment, every single thing to just barely make it to 55. And I made it to the leaderboards as well. I don't know if I'm still on there or not. But yeah, you get the point. Okay. And the energy pylon doubles the spawn speed of the enemies. Great for speeding at rebirths. Keep in mind though, make sure you test it out when you're implementing these, because sometimes if you just put them on and you just leave your computer, they'll go too fast and you'll die and your maps will get reset and you won't get any trophies. You'll come back 8 hours later and you'll be like, what the heck? So make sure if you do something like this, really make sure you can beat the level first before leaving. So just keep that in mind. And then we got the Guardian. I really want this one because this would help out a lot. Shields the augment to exit from an enemy being reworked. 100, and that says temporary, so they're definitely changing it. I think they realize like, whoa, that's just way too high. But you place it to exit, and I guess if one enemy just slips through, boom. But imagine if you had 3 of them in there, and then it's like 3 enemies slip through. It's like invulnerability. And then imagine if you had them shiny or whatever. What if you had like 8 or 9 monsters that could slip through, and you basically had immunity from? That would be amazing. Because sometimes when I play these higher levels, like I'll get to around 8, 9, and then like 1 of them, 2 of them will just slip by, and it's really annoying to like wait longer and try to change things up. So yeah, I think that's about it on that. And then the warhead, yes. Gives tower splash damage. It says recommends 1 per tower. So what I like to do is like my super strong ones. Like I'll put one on because that one did not have it. But sometimes I like to like stack like my really powerful ones with a bunch of force and natures just to give so much damage. And then if you combine it with the attack speed, like right here, it's just insane. So yeah, you guys have a better understanding of that. Now let me show you my first godly that I got. So if we go to my inventory, and right here, it does 39.6. Well, I gotta, it's decayed right now. Boom. 49.6 damage per second. That's with these things on it, but the base of it is 2.40 QD, which is insane. So that's, and then this one does 29.7. So, but yeah, look at this. My first godly is really cool. I really like it. It's helped me out. Definitely recommend getting it. Just keep playing the game more. Once you get up in like the 1 million plus, 800,000 plus luck in the bottom left, you can start cooking and get some nice ones. So hopefully you guys found any value of that. I'm trying to think of more ideas. If you guys have more ideas, reach out to me on Discord. It's Charisma Cutie, all lowercase, all one word. Reach out to me. Send me a message for some ideas. If you have a great build, like some insane luck builds or anything, like towers and such, reach out to me. I'll showcase your area for a video, and you guys have a good one.